Okay, and since there are people who already know the news, so if I ask something, you're welcome to just answer that. Okay. Let's start with the small vendor quality of life improvement. Let's see what this is. Yo! Yo! Yo, 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 yo. Can we get an F for me doing this whenever we're buying fuses? Because that's gone now. No more. No more of that. I still need to do that when linking. So we still have that. So it's fine. It's fine. We still need to do that while linking. Okay. Let's take a look. How Atlas objectives work. Throughout Path of Exile Betrayal, you can encounter masters from new roster randomly in areas you explore. Einhar, Alva, and Niku's content and the way they are introduced was explained in the previous post, which I do have a video as well. Go check that out. It's probably too long, but go do it. Once you reach any game maps, there's a 1/3 chance of getting a random master in each map from the set of Einhar, Alva, Nico, and Sana. John is in every area in Betrayal League throughout the main game and end game. Yeah, because it's, you know, the league, right? I would assume that they're gonna toss that in the pool of chance then. To replace daily missions, we have added a new system called Atlas Objectives. These are markers on the Atlas of worlds that show that a specific master or objective, as we have here, is in that map and available to do mission with you. These repopulate every day, just like daily missions before. Okay. So that's Einhar. So Bestiary. That's Zana. I think this is a mine. This is Alva. Wait, isn't this the... I've seen this picture somewhere. Isn't this Betrayal? Isn't this like the John? But aren't we supposed to have a John in every single zone? So what is this for? Is this like some buffed up shit or what? Yellow is Betrayal, but it's just for the future. Oh, so we're not gonna be seeing this in this league at all. Right. Or maybe this is for the daily. I don't fucking know. What is this? I mean, this is objectives. And they talked about hideouts being unlockable. So is it a far-fetched to say that this is the hideout? What is this? Oh, you have the yeah. That has to be 10 because that's an 11. That's 12. Yeah. The interesting question here is, where does this link? Does this go to another T13 here? Or to another T11? That's the real question here. And that's a T13. A new map? Yeah, it's Leyline, Arena, Mesa, Dark Forest Tower. That's Obas. It looks like it at least. It's kind of weird though, because Obas currently is in Torture Chamber. I think. It's a bit weird. This could be a new map too, but it definitely looks like Obas. Then there's Villa, yeah. Is this confirmed to be Hideout? I mean, it would make sense. Not confirmed, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. In addition to encountering the masters randomly and having Atlas objectives appear each day, the Atlas objective also have a chance to be generated when you complete a map. Note if an Atlas objective is added for a specific master and you still have an uncompleted one for the master in your Atlas, then the existing one is moved to a new location. Okay, so master blocking is not a thing. Like fuck. I kind of hope that it would have been a thing. The same icon as the hideout button? Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's definitely a hideout. So that's cool. So we're gonna have hideouts here. Like this. Oh, that's cool. The map tier that Atlas objectives spawn at is loosely based on the last map you have run in the league. So meaning if you run T1s, you're just gonna spawn it on T16, T15, because matching master blocking with different masters. No, you wouldn't have 10. You would only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So you could only block 4. You would have the 4 in random areas, so the 5th one never, you showing your filter because it doesn't hide shit tags. It's kind of interesting. They can add more masters with this kind of shit. Okay, and I mean they can. The big thing here is that they can add new objectives, right? Because if this is a hideout, I'm pretty sure this is a hideout, right? But it has nothing to do with well, I guess it has to do with masters because you hide out, so you have your masters in there, right? So we could get new kind of objectives in the future. Like we could get, I don't know, Tempest. This map has a random Tempest. This map has a random League. I don't know, there's like a lot of different things you could do with. But at the same time, I feel like hopefully they don't add too much, because then it's just gonna be like, what the fuck is all of this shit? My Atlas has like 75 different icons in there, like what am I doing? The Atlas object system is designed to reward both players who consistently play every day, but also players who just play a lot of Path of Exile. When combined with other ways of encountering master content such as prophecies, aka Master X help sextants, and Scarabs. What the... What are these? You'll have lots of opportunities to heavily engage in Beastery, Incursion, Delve, and Zana content if you want to. Okay. One-third chance. So this is talking about when an Atlas tick happens. This is referring to that, aka oh wait, no, wait. Once you reach NK maps, there's a 1/3 chance of getting a random mastery map. So whenever you open a map, there's a 33% chance to get a random master, okay? Misread. And then this one here, right? To place daily missions, we have added new system called the Atlas Objectives, yeah? These are markers on the Atlas, yeah, that has a specific master or specific object. Is a map that is available to the mission with you. These repopulate every day, just like daily missions. So you can, you know, when you do the daily missions, then it's just slap it there. And then on top of the daily shit, also have a chance to be generated when you complete a map. So this was the Atlas tick I was referring to. I don't know why I said it here, but yeah, here. So now the question is, I mean, not that it really matters in the long run, but it's something to keep in mind if you want to farm these. Is it an actual completion of the map? So when you kill the map boss, or is it just doing the Atlas tick because Atlas tick happens when you clear, like, I don't know, 50-60% of the map? And they replace the existing ones. Now it raises the question, will you have increased chance of spawning a specific master that you don't already have in your Atlas? That Shaman would be weird if they moved red maps out of the circle just for aesthetics. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Never mind, this is not 11. You're right, this shouldn't be 11. This should be, this is probably a T15. Unless they're doing something with this. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, fuck. Right, so everything that is inside this like thick rope is a 11 plus. So I would assume that this is actually a T10, but it's shaped into T15. But it doesn't look like a shape map. But like, have we actually seen an image of what unshaped map looks like in the expansion? Because this looks exactly the same as like these. Well, minus it doesn't have the bonus components, but yeah, this looks exactly the same like as this to me. Oh yeah, on the announcements page. Yeah, you're right. Oh, let me go there quick. Should be there. Not that it's any of this speculation really matters, because we're just gonna find out anyways at some point, but... Oh no, wait, we don't have here. Is there someone else? Because these are not shaped. Yeah, I know. You're talking about the red circle. I mean, what if they just haven't added, or it's just missing that? It could be that. But based on how the rope works right now, this should be T8. Sorry, T9. This should be T10, shaped into 15. Then you have 11 something. This might actually not even be... Okay, so 11, 12, 13, 14... 15. Yeah, I mean, this had to be 15, right? Three of them have an odd border. Oh, you mean this? This is an Atlas bonus completion. These are just unlocked / completed, and this, and this are Atlas bonus completed. Okay. This actually raises a slight issue to me, or like, well, I don't not necessarily an issue, but I can see the Reddit threads already. Okay, I see the Reddit threads of people already whining about not being able to do this because the map tier that Atlas objectives spawn at is loosely based on the last map you have run in the league. So what this means is if you have a shaped Atlas, let's say that we have a T11, 12, 13, and then 14 shaped, and we just run those maps. If the objectives spawn in any map within the tier, like loosely around that tier, you're gonna be spawning most of the time in non-shaped maps, which means that you can't do them unless you buy the map. But the thing is, like, I mean, if you so if you want to do those, right? Because you don't have to actually clear the map. You don't have to complete the map in order to do the mission, most likely, right? So people who do full Atlas or run like T16 strats while having all of the all of the maps here, they can probably sell these red maps for quite easily for people who do shape strats but still want to do these because they have to buy these maps. For people who have like a shaped 11 to 14 or whatever Atlas, they need to buy these maps if they want to do them, assuming the premise I had. And for Trail League, it's kind of like whatever. I would actually say that for Trail League, that's pretty nice because it brings a market for people, like for people to sell these. But good fucking luck if you're playing solo self-found with shape. Like, let's say that Rise's Atlas is always T11. Like right now, it's like T11 Underground Sea, and then you have a Rampart and Armory, and that's the maps he does. He would be like completely fucked in the premise that I said. Do Master and City maps for Whisper down for Craft? Yeah. I'm just I mean, the thing is, it's the league, right? So, well, it's not the league, it's the expansion. So I would assume people wanting to do them at some point. But I can see them whining around this already. What I would hope they would do, just for the sake of not getting, a gazillion whining threads in Reddit, and I don't like to say this, but the solo self-found players in mind, because you should not balance around solo self-found. But I feel like, okay, let's say that we're running the T14, the shaped T14. I would like, if you don't have any of the maps in that tier unlocked or completed, then it would just like do what the current Atlas drop system does, where it would downgrade until you have maps in there. But then we're talking about, but what about the shape maps that we have? So it kind of messes it up. So they would have to make a special rule where they don't spawn on shape maps. So also have to keep in mind that this is assuming that you actually want to do those missions after like the first week. Who knows? You might not, So it's hard to say, right? Would I see the potential issue here? It might not be an issue, but still get mastered randomly. Yeah, you still get the 33% chance when you do a map, of course. Of course. And Delve and Incursion are worth... Oh yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are. Okay, let's go into GGG Tracker. This video actually might not be like 25 minutes. Okay, so those are the only ones. Scarabs aren't currency items. Okay. Scarabs are not what you think as leak stones. I figured it out. So Scarabs have sextant like property can add map blah, 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 blah. So he says that it's leak stones. Are not what you think of as leak stones. Yo, that's some slippery fucking wording here. He could have just said that they are not leak stones. Guess we're going to find out. Don't know if this was pointed out yet, but the Immortal Syndicate coin... Oh, so this is the... Yeah, this is the... Okay, yeah. Aside from that, it was a mistake that the Betrayal symbol was shown as an Atlas objective that will be used after leak ends when we enable Jan on core. I like it. We already know that's gonna go core. Until then, you find Immortal Syndicate activating... Yeah, yep. Different kind of leak stone, yeah. Starts with this. Can you shift control by stacks? Ooh, nice. Didn't read the obvious, it was already answered. You can use Control Shift click to buy full stacks straight to your inventory. Can't afford a full stack, you'll buy partial stack with as many you can afford. Yo, that's nice too. We decided to download some tied up, but they have decorations that we do not have arm deck. I think they said that they're planning to add it. Yeah. Human readable. Okay. Yeah, just some stuff. Have to say, I'm disappointed that this picture was not a larger picture of the Atlas, and they like actually zoomed in like this. That makes me disappointed because now we only see few maps. And I'm slightly disappointed in the fact that you can't do any blocking with them. And what I want to know is, so let's say that I run the bestiary, I run the Nico immediately, right? So it gets out of my shit from my Atlas. When I next time spawn an objective, will I now have a higher chance to spawn Nico? Because I don't have it on my Atlas. I mean, I guess that would technically be the blocking if you're just farming the one, right? Or will it just always take randomly? Like one at random? And what do the Scarabs have to do with this? Because they do mention that the Scarabs have something to do with being able to encounter mastery content. So my guess would be, okay, so since we have prophecies for master, okay, we have prophecy that would probably Okay, so prophecy just adds the master in the map when you proc it, right? Sextant is, you know, gives you an AoE within a radius, like within an area you get the masters 3 times in a row. What is Scarabs has to do something with just increasing the chance with some extra benefits. For example, you get that's basically prophecy then. Never mind. This prophecy gives you double the XP used to. Sorry, yeah, 2 times, yeah. Fuck, I don't know. Either way,